when people use their DOF platforms for driving and flying, a lot of them ask about how easy it is or methods of quick changing the controls, joysticks for and yokes for wheels, different pedals for different types of sims. I've always used a very simple method. I just have metal plates in various places, one at the front for a central joystick, one at the side, let's turn the seat around, and one this side for the collective, and another one for the throttle. They're just simple magnets underneath. They let you put the stuff, it's perfectly firm when it's in place. You can move it around to where you want it, and of course you can change it very quickly. So the joystick, for instance, I run a short lead to it so I can actually unplug it. Just got the magnets underneath. It's these things, and they're just simple neodym, quite cheap from various places. Get the ones with a hole in them and just change them for the ones underneath the base that are on there, and you just put it in place, perfectly firm, and yet you can adjust it for best position and so on. The handbrake's bolted down because there's a hell of a lot of leverage on that, of course. I mean, I've got quite a wide range of joysticks for different things. There's my old sidewinder feedback. There's an Airbus throttle, various things. With pedals, I don't even have to do that. People try and bolt them down, but I find you don't need to. What I've done with mine, I've just put a wooden plate bolted it onto the DOF foot platform and put a strip at the front to stop things being pushed off, and then I mount the pedals just on a large piece of plywood. It's got rubber strips underneath, and I find that gravity holds it in place. Just unplug it, switch it for a different pair. So I've got the set of the Fanatec for cars, just goes in the same place and plugs in, and another set of VKB for helicopters. So they're quick change. The wheel is a different thing. Wheels and yokes have quite a lot of pressure on them with steering and so on. So I've actually, my rig, I've made a slotted area in the centre with this 40/40 tubing, and there's just one. Let's take the wheel off first, stop it being top heavy. There's just one central M10 bolt which just an M10, again readily available, plastic nut, and then of course it just lifts off, and being slotted I can actually move the distance without undoing it completely from any way forward or back. In its place I can put different sorts of yoke. So again, wooden plate underneath with a central bolt and so on. In actual fact, that makes it more versatile, because I also use a desktop sometimes for flying, so I've got holes in that. I'll just drop that on there and I could use it there instead. I've got a force feedback yoke, mounts the same way. Centrally, when I use the rather big Rhino force feedback joystick, I pull that back, that goes on, let's get it the right way around, same thing, magnets underneath, it just drops onto the plate, and then if I jump in, swivel the seat, oops, No. Let me think, how do I do this? Swivel round, move that out of the way. Sit down, and so on. Bit more energetic, but you get the drift. Of course that goes back, that's the idea of having that, being able to push that back. So then I'm into that. I could put it on the side on that if I wanted to, but I find that better. Right.